preach a sermon series entitled Mighty Rivers, Healing Waters. I'm preaching it because it's summertime, and when we all are hot and dry, I think we have dreams and visions of a crystal clear and cool river to bring us comfort and peace. And in Scripture there is a river like that, and it's the strangest thing that all the way from the book of Genesis at the very beginning to the book of the Revelation at the very end, there are all these references to a river. It is crystal clear, it's cool and refreshing, and wherever the river goes, there is life, healing, peace, and prosperity. What is this strange river? I think we can discover the river, and I think that I can lead you all down to it, that you may kneel by its side and dip your hands into it and drink that water which heals the soul and restores the heart. The river starts in Genesis in the Garden of Eden, and everything around it is beautiful. And then at the very end in the Revelation, we see that the river flows from the throne of God. And on each side of it, mighty trees grow up, bearing fruit 12 times per year. And the leaves of those trees are for the healing of the nations. What is this river, and how can you get down to it? I think we'll start by talking about David, because in the Psalms that David wrote, he speaks again and again of the mighty river. In Psalm 1 that we read this morning, it's that river from Eden by which everything grows in strength. We then sang from Psalm 42, as yearns the deer for cooling streams when heated in the chase, so longs my soul for thee, O God, and thy restoring grace. And of course, we read Psalm 23, where David says to us, the Lord is my shepherd, the Lord leads me beside still waters. It's almost as if David has discovered a river in the desert, and in fact, that's exactly what has happened. That's what has inspired for David so many of those songs about the healing water. He found himself running away from King Saul out of Jerusalem, running to the southeast into the desert. There was nothing there. He assumed that he was going to die. Saul assumed that David was going to die. But David discovered a spring. In fact, a spring surrounded by a wonderful oasis right out where there should not have been any life. The place was called En-Gedi, and that means the spring of the young goat. And it was a wonderful spot with rivers and streams and fountains of living water. And the miracle was that it existed firstly in the desert, and secondly, just a couple of kilometers from the Dead Sea. And you know that in the Dead Sea, the salt content is so high that nothing at all can live in it except algae and bacteria. But now David has found En-Gedi, the spring of the young goat, a wonderful place of life and hope. I want to tell you how David got to be in the middle of the desert and then in En-Gedi. I want to go back to the beginning of when David was anointed to be king of Israel and what led him to be on the run from King Saul. Saul had been anointed king, but he was a very disappointing king to the people. He was a big, powerful, dignified man. He looked like a leader, but And so God then sent Samuel the prophet out to anoint a new king. And in order to show the people that a king in God's kingdom did not have to be a powerful person, God sent Samuel to the least significant family in the smallest town in the least significant province of all of Israel. That, of course, was the family of Jesse in the tiny little village of Bethlehem. And of course, nothing ever happened in Bethlehem in the province